Hello. Today I'm here with Aquila bass, U-bass, or ukulele bass. This is the Scout fretless model. This one is about half the price as my other U-bass. It's got these Aquila, I believe, Aquila strings. They're like polyurethane. They feel like rubber. So I'm going to do a little review of this thing. It doesn't feel much different than the more expensive model. The more expensive model feels a little bit sturdier, but this doesn't feel weak. It just feels a little lighter. So yeah, it's kind of quiet compared to the other one, and none of them are particularly loud to begin with. But you can still hear everything. This string, like with the other one, is particularly low tension. These strings are much lower tension than the round wound strings. You can see, like, I can just gently press it. It helps in ways, like, because it allows me to do things like, you can slide from behind the nut, because it, like, bends from right behind really easily, like, unlike other strings. But because it's such low tension, if you play it too loud, play it like you would play normal strings, they get nice volume, but they're very noisy. So you have to play it more soft. Yeah, so the volume is not bad for its small acoustic body. It feels very nice to play. It can be a bit of a trick to try to tune the strings because they're a little floppy. You got to get used to that. It's not a huge deal. They're not very difficult to tune. It's just a little different. Once you get up to the higher end here, the intonation is pretty good, but you hear this buzz no matter how hard or soft you play it. And normally you only get that buzz if you like play it too loud, too hard basically. But yeah, it happens on some of these upper frets for the thicker strings, not so much for the thinner ones. They work pretty well. So it's got some pretty good range, at least for what it does. I've noticed that this note is audible on here, which is not on a normal ukulele bass, because normally you can only fret this high. Alright, now I'm going to plug it in, because you probably couldn't hear much of anything I was doing already. Once you plug it in, sounds a lot better, a lot more like an upright bass. Still got to get used to that spacing, because I've been playing a 6-string fretless, which is way longer than this. So of course, slapping is noisy. It is always with any acoustic instrument, and particularly with the fretless, because it just slaps against the fretboard instead of the fret. So yeah, once you learn how to slap gently, kind of play gently with it, you get a lot more control. Alright, so that's my review of this this Aquila Scout fretless U-bass and the Aquila strings that are on it. Hopefully I covered just about everything. The electronics are pretty good. It's got a built-in tuner that like changes color when you're in the right key, in tune rather. So yeah, that's about it. It's got this peg here, uses button batteries. It doesn't have a peg on the back side, so you gotta tie it to the headstock if you want to use a strap. Peace out.